Hello everyone. I hope you all are doing well. Welcome back to our next lecture in the geography series. My dear friends, I value your time, and that's why I won't waste a single minute of your. I know your precious, your focus and energy are how important it is. Okay, so I am here to make sure every second counts because every minute, every second is important for you and me also. Okay, so even I will not will say to you to share my lecture or and all, but if you if it is beneficial for you, definitely you should watch properly. Otherwise you should skip. Okay, because in this lecture I will totally focus on content only, because I know you, if you are UPSC aspirant, time is most crucial. Okay, so by keeping those things, I am only focusing on lecture. Okay, so let us start. So first thing, I am covering to geography series. So I already completed 2 3 lectures. So next I would like to focus on some important facts, especially continents related. Okay, so let us start. Okay, so here we will see the continents and biggest country and highest peak and longest river, right? So Asia, if we talk about Asia, so uh, the biggest country is in Asia, biggest country is China, right? China. And the highest peak is Mount Everest. Mount Everest, right? Mount Everest, and height is 8,850 meter, right? 50 meter. And longest river is Yangtze Kiang. Yangtze Kiang. Yangtze Kiang, right? So next is Africa. So in Africa, biggest country is Sudan, and highest peak is Mount Kilimanjaro, and the height of this is 5895 meter, and the longest river in Africa is Nile, right? And next is Australia. So in Australia itself is a country, and it is biggest country in Australia. So highest peak is uh, Sujosko, Kos, Kosciuszko, and height is 2228 meter, right? And longest river is Darling, right? Next is Antarctica. So here highest peak is Vinson Massif, that is 5140 meter. Okay, so next is North America, right? So in North America, the highest country, biggest country is Canada, and highest peak is Mount McKinley. So height is 6194 meter, and next is longest river in the North America is Mississippi, Missouri, right? Next is South America. So in South America, the biggest country is Brazil. Biggest country is Brazil, and the highest peak is Mount Eco Eco Aconcagua, and the highest peak is 6960 meter, right? And the longest river in South America is Amazon, right? And next is Europe. So in Europe, in Europe, the biggest country is Russia, and highest peak is Mount Elbrus, and height is 60 5642 meter, and longest river is Obi, right? So this is all about continent, biggest country, highest peak, and longest river, right? So sometime it can be asked in the examination, so it is important for you. Okay, so next is I will talk about principal river of the world. So uh, all the rivers whatever I am going to discuss is important for your exam perspective, either UPSC or state PCS exam. Okay, because in state PCS exam many times most of the questions are factual, so for that purpose all the facts are important, right? So uh, here um, I will cover river this side, and origin of that river, and length and falls in, right? Falls in where? Okay, so first is Nile river, and Nile river, the big origin is Victoria Lake, and the length is 6650 meter, and falls in Mediterranean Sea, right? So next is Amazon. So Amazon is originated from Andes, that is in Peru, and the length is 6428 meter, and falls in Atlantic Ocean, right? Next is Yangtze river, and Yangtze river is originated from Tibetan King Plateau, okay, and length is 6300 meter, and falls in China Sea. Next is Mississippi, Missouri. So it is originated from Itasca Lake, that is in USA, and the length is 6275 meter, and falls in Gulf of Mexico, that is also in USA, right? Next is Yenisei. So originated from Tanuola Mounts, right? And length is 5539 meter, okay, and falls in Arctic Ocean. So next is Huangho, Huangho river. So it is originated from Kunlun Mounts, right? Kunlun Mounts, and the length is 5464 meter, and falls in Gulf of Chibli, right? So next is Obu, that is originated from Altai Mounts, and for length is 5410 meter, and falls in Russia Gulf of Obi, right? So next is Congo river. So if we talk about Congo river, it is originated from Lua Lualaba and Luapula rivers, right? And length is 4700 meter, and it is falls in Atlantic Ocean, right? Next is Amur river. So it is originated from northeast, and length is 4444 meter, and falls in China Sea of Okhotsk. Next is Lena river, that is Baikal Mounts originated, and origin, and length is 4400 meter, and falls in Leptev Sea, right? And next is Mekong river. So Mekong river, that is in originated from Tibetan highlands, okay, highlands, and length is 4350 meter, and falls in South China Sea, okay. Next is Mackenzie river, that is originated from Great Slave Lake, and length is 4241 meter, and falls in B Beaufort Sea, right? Beaufort Sea. And next is Niger river, and it is originated from Guinea, and length is 4200 meter, right? And it is falls in Gulf of Guinea, ठीक है, Gulf of Guinea. Is it clear? So next I will cover the major lakes of the world, and it is also important. Major lakes of the world. Major lakes of the world, right? Major lakes of the world. So largest saline water lake, okay. So highest lake, that is largest saline water lake, and lake, that is Titicaca in the Bolivia. So highest largest saline water lake, that is deepest lake. The largest saline water lake is Lake Caspian Sea, and deepest lake is Lake Baikal in Siberia, and largest lake is Caspian Sea. Okay, Caspian Sea. And largest forest water lake, that is Lake Superior, and India's largest lake, that is Venvanad Lake in Kerala. Venvanad Lake in the Kerala, right? Now next is principal plateau of the world. Principal plateau of the world. Principal plateau of the world. ठीक है. So one side there is plateau and another side there is situation. So situation, where is situated it. Okay, so first thing is plateau of Colombia. So it is in USA, and plateau of Madagascar, it is in Madagascar, and plateau of Alaska North, that is in West North America, and next is plateau of Bolivia, that is Andes mountain. Next is Great Basin Plateau south of Columbia Plateau, USA, and next is Colorado Plateau, and that is in south of Great Basin Plateau, USA. Next is Tibetan Plateau, and it is in between Himalayas and Quinlo mountains. Next is Deccan Plateau, that is in southern India. That is in southern India, right? Now next one is Arabian Plateau South and West Asia. It is in West Asia. So plateau of Brazil Central, and this is Eastern South America, and next is plateau of Mexico, that is in Mexico. So ocean of the world. Ocean of the world. Ocean of the world. Right, ocean of the world. So one side we will cover ocean, and next side area, and next greatest depth. So Pacific Ocean, the area is 6, this one. So this is the area of Pacific Ocean. Atlantic Ocean, that is 865, right, and 60,000, right. Now Indian Ocean, that is 7, that is 734, 30,000, right. Arctic Ocean, that is in 1,32,000, 1 crore 32,000, 32 lakh and 30,000, that is Arctic Ocean. Now next is major peninsula of the world. Major peninsula of the world, right. So Arabia, and this is Arabia, that is 32,000, 32 lakh 50,000. Southern India 20 lakh 72,000. Alaska 15 lakh, and Labrador 13 lakh. Scandinavia 8 lakh. Iberian 5 lakh 84,000, right. So this is all about. Now major gulfs of the world. Right. So gulfs of the world. Gulfs of the world. So Gulf of Hudson, and that is 12 lakh 33,000. Gulf of Mexico 15 lakh 44,000, and Gulf of St. Lawrence 2 lakh 37,000. Gulf of California 1 lakh 62,000, Arabian Gulf 2,38,000, and English Channel, that is 89,900, right? So I think this is not important, but for PCS examination it may be asked, okay. But UPSC, for UPSC examination it is not important at all, okay. So next is important state of the world. So Bab al Mandeb, that is Arabian and Africa, in Arabia and Africa, and west water body joined, that is Red Sea and Arabia Sea. So it is important, it is important. Now next is Bering Strait. So it is in Alaska and Asia, and the water body is Arctic Ocean and Bering Sea. Next is Bosphorus, so in Turkey, and Black Sea and Marmara Sea. Next is Dover, England and Europe, and it is in North Sea and Atlantic Sea Ocean. So next one is Florida. And it is in Florida and Bahamas Islands, and this is uh, Gulf of Mexico and Atlantic Ocean. Now Gibraltar, so Spain and Africa, and it is Mediterranean Sea and Atlantic Ocean. Next is Malacca, in India and Indonesia, Java Sea and Bay of Bengal, Pak, that is India and Sri Lanka, and Bay of Bengal and Ocean, Indian Ocean. Next is Magellan, Chile, and it is South Pacific and South Atlantic Ocean join. Okay, so Sunda, that is Indonesia, Java Sea and Indian Ocean. So next one is smallest and biggest country. Smallest and biggest country. Biggest country. So you know, biggest nation population wise. So in terms of, sometimes it will be asked for sequential order in sequence, order manner, or order simply, okay. So in first, right now it is India, but before some time that was in China, China. So next one is, first is India, second China, and third is USA, next Indonesia, Brazil, Pakistan, Bangladesh, Nigeria, Russia, Japan. So if we talk about area wise, so first one is Russia, second Canada, China, USA, Brazil, Australia, India, Argentina, and Kazakhstan, Sudan. So this is area wise. Now smallest nation population wise, so first one is smallest, is city, Vatican City. Next is Tuvalu. Next is Nauru. Next is Palau, and next one is smallest nation area wise. So smallest is Vatican City, then Monaco, then Nauru, then Tuvalu, right? So next one is Marino, that is San Marino, that then, okay, it is sufficient. So next one is important cities on river banks. So that is city and river and country. So Adelaide city, it is in on the bank of Torrens, and it is in Australia. Amsterdam, Amstel river, and it is in Netherlands. Alexandria, Nile river, and it is in Egypt. Ankara, that is on Kajil River and in Turkey. Bangkok, Chao Phraya, Thailand. Barsa, Basra, Euphrates and Tigris in Iraq. Next is Baghdad, Tigris, Iraq. And next is Berlin, Spree, Germany. Bonn, Rhine, Germany. फिर Budapest, so Danube, Hungary. And next one is Bristol, Avon, UK. Next one is, so these are the things you have to not much important, but you can skip it. Okay, now next one is world geographical surnames. So you have to sometime ask in the examination. So Bengal Soro is Damodar River. Bengal Soro is Damodar River. Blue Mountains, Nilgiri Hills. China's Soro, Hwang Ho. Emerald Isle, Ireland. Eternal City, Rome. Eternal City, Rome. Empire City, New York. Forbidden City, Lhasa, Tibet. So Garden City, Chicago. Gate of Tears, Strait of Bab il Mandev. So Gateway of India, Mumbai. Gift of the Nile, Egypt. Granite City, Aberdeen, Scotland. And City of Sky, Scrapers, New York. And City of Seven Hills, Rome. City of Dreaming Spires, Oxford. City of Place, Kolkata. City of Golden Gate, San Francisco. City of Magnificent Buildings, Washington, DC. And City of Eternal Springs, Quito, America. And city that is next is Hermit Kingdom, Korea. And next is Herring Pond, that is Atlantic Ocean. Holy Land, Jerusalem. And next one is Island Continent, Australia. Islands of Clove, Genivar. Next is Isle of Pearls, Bahrain, Persian Gulf. Next is Key to the Mediterranean, Gibraltar. Next one is Manchester of Japan, Osaka. Next is Pillar of Hercules, Strait of Gibraltar. Pearls of Antilles, Cuba. Now Playgrounds of Europe, Switzerland. Quaker City, Philadelphia. Now Queen of Adriatic, that is Venice. Right. Now roof of the world, that is the Pamirs, Central Asia. Now Rose Pink City, Jaipur. That is Jaipur. Sugar Bowl of the world, Cuba. Venice of the North, Stockholm. Now Wind City, Chicago. Whiteman Grave, Guinea, coast of Africa. Now Yellow River, that is Huang Ho, China. Land of Cakes, Scotland, right. Now Land of Golden Fleece, that is Australia. Land of Maple Leaf, Canada. That is Land of Morning Calm, Korea. Land of Midnight Sun, Norway. Land of Thousand Lakes, Finland. Land of the Thunderbolt, Bhutan. Now Land of Bhutan Elephant, Thailand. Land of Five Rivers, Punjab. Land of Thousand Elephant, Laos. And Land of Rising Sun, that is Japan. And Loneliest Islands, that is Tristan da Cunha, Mid-Atlantic. So this is important, sometime will ask in the examination. So you have to remember such things, right. Now I would like to discuss some famous tribes of the world. That is Abhors tribes, that is people of Mongolian blood living between Assam and eastern tribes, Afridis. So this tribe residing in the northwest frontier, Pakistan, and next is Bantus, that is Negroes living in the Central and South Africa. Next is Boers, that is the Dutch settlers of South Africa. Now Cossacks, people living in the southern and eastern frontiers of Russia, and Eskimo, that is inhabitants of Greenland and Greenland of Arctic regions. Flemings, a term used for the people of Belgium. Hamites, inhabitants of northwest Africa. Now Kyrgyz, that is people living in the Central Asia. Kurds, tribes living in the Kurdistan, Iraq. Now Magyars, inhabitants of Hungary. Next is Maoris, inhabitants of New Zealand. Negroes, mostly found in Africa. Pygmies, short-sighted people found in Congo Basin in Africa. Now Red Indians, original inhabitants of North America. Semites, Caucasian, people of ancient times. And next is Zulus, people of South Africa living in certain part of Nata. So this is important also. Now next thing, important boundary. So Durand land, this is between Durand land, right? Durand land. So this is in Pakistan and Afghanistan. So you can say Pakistan and Afghanistan boundary. So Durand land is the boundary between Pakistan and Afghanistan, right? So McMahon line. So this line is India and Pakistan, between India and Pakistan. McMahon line, sorry, India and China, right? So McMahon line, this is boundary between India and China. Now Red Cliff line, so India and Pakistan. Maginot line, France and Germany. Oder Nisse line, Germany and Poland. Hindenburg line, Poland and Germany at the time of First World War. Okay. 38th parallel, North and South Korea. 49th parallel, USA and Canada. So this is important also. So all the boundary and between those countries is important. So you have to remember it. Once again I repeat it. Okay. Durand line between Pakistan and Afghanistan. McMahon line, India and China. Red Cliff line, India and Pakistan. Maginot line, France and Germany. Oder Nisse line, Germany and Poland. And Hindenburg line, that is Poland and Germany at the time of First World War. And 38th parallel, that is North and South Korea. And 49th parallel, USA and Canada. So it is important. Now let's move to so this is the lecture, today's lecture, and from today onwards I will cover Indian geography, right? So Indian geography is also important, so you have to focus on each and every part of Indian geography, because from there many questions will be asked in the examination. So you have to stay tuned over here. Okay, so thank you so much.